All right, guys. So let's go ahead and get into our very last segment, which is a strange but true.
Strange but true.
All right. This is this is a hard one for me because I am not a cat fan, and I am totally agreeing with this article. But it appears that the Polish Academy of Sciences have classified cats as a harmful alien species in Poland. Biologist Wojciech Solars, and I'm hoping I didn't butcher his first name, said that all the criteria to include the cats among an alien invasive species in within Poland are 100% met by the domestic house cat. Um, I did some deep diving. I found a really cool research article. I noticed Malty found it too. I don't want to pull that away from him, but I will say that a lot cats have been instrumental in several species becoming extinct in the last few years. And my son mentioned to me, I thought this was kind of funny. We had these racial memories of gnomes and fairies, and hey, maybe they were real and the cats killed them off. Can you imagine a gnome against a house cat? It'd be like me up against a mountain lion. Or can you imagine mountain lions or house cats the size of mountain lions? I will bet you that everybody would be trading in their game consoles for a treadmill so they can get to the commuter train a lot faster. Um, so I know we're kind of in a hurry, but I'm going to hand it off to Malty because I know he did a lot of good research onto this one because we both did
So
the same.
I'm wondering
did
which
the
one
same
that he
article.
was looking at. Are you talking about the Nature publication or the Tropical Biomedicine? They're both pretty scary. But in relation to the cat, the Nature publication, this was January 2013, the impact of
Right.
free-range domestic cats on wildlife in the United States. So they had an estimate that domestic cats killed 1.3 to 4 billion birds and 6.3 to 22 billion mammals annually. This is mostly unowned cats as opposed to owned pets that caused the most of this mortality. So all the feral cats out there are decimating the bird and rodent population. Um, Excuse me while I go get some mosquito spray because guess what? We have no more animals getting the mosquitoes.
Yep. Lizards, for
Mm.
example. This is old news, so I'm really surprised that you didn't know about that. I learned about the huge threat that cats are when I was reading about the kakaput in New Zealand. That is this big fluff that looks like a feather avocado. That's another name that it gets. And yeah, cats, they do destroy whole ecosystems. That's why they used to have them in boats so they could eat the ecosystem, meaning the rats in the boat that could spoil the food of the sailors. And they are an alien species because let's remember, alien means from another region, and they are aliens coming from Europe and destroying everything around here. And Kelly mentioned the mountain lions, and it's quite interesting. I checked the species that are being driven to extinction because of cats nowadays, and panthers in 2020 were among the creatures that cats are killing, not because they are killing them in fight, but because of an outbreak of feline leukemia virus. And in Florida, yeah, what the fuck, Florida? The whole panther population got in danger, and the disease was tracked to domestic cats that were, contaminating them. And yeah, besides that, as Monty said, small rodents, lizards, birds, all of them fall prey to cats because they are so powerful. Best
Yeah.
predators, I think. Most successful
Ye-
predators in the world.
Now, guys, okay, so here's the thing. First off, this actually confirms everything that I felt about cats anyway before I even was privy to any of this research. Okay. I already felt that cats are aliens because I live with a cat and that is an alien cat for real. You guys, she has to be an alien because I can't even say that. Some people are like, do you own a cat? I'm like, no, no, no. I live with a cat. The cat who lives with me in my house. And I will say, at least she does her job. She keeps mice away. So kudos for that. But other than that, the attitude, everything alien. So when I saw this, I was like, yes, I feel affirmed. But there is some pushback from cat owners that was saying that specifically the Polish scientists seemed like that he was advocating for the euthanization of the species, but that was not his intent. His intent was really to say that he thought that the recommendation should be just to limit cat owners' time that their pets actually spend outdoors. I know that I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. The cat that I live with is an indoor cat. She is not allowed to go outside at all. Main reason being is because, hello, that we know that if she is known to actually do some damage to different species in the house that has invaded or what have you, she'll do it outside, and next thing you know, we have to deworm, deflea, de everything, and ain't nobody got time to be sending that the cat I live with to the to the vet to do all that. I mean, like I said, we don't, one reason. I mean, like, I know the people in the house love her. At least that's what they tell me. But and sometimes she's cool when you pet her, but she's an alien, and now science has said so. And I feel affirmed. I just want to actually say that. But we're
Just real quick, if I can.
yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
So when I looked at this 2013 research paper or Nature Communication, they were referencing the Global Invasive Species Database at that point in time had cats, domestic cats, as number 28. Well, right now they're 28 out of over the top 100 species that are, invasive. So it's not that this is a new thing, except it's a new thing for the Polish scientific community for this. And just and we don't have time to get into Toxoplasma gondii, which is another whole kettle of fish that is related to cats. And as someone who is immunosuppressed, is something that I take very seriously.
As you should.
Wash your vegetables, people. And if you get that Australian lamb, cook it medium well.
Or just don't eat lamb. Anywho, let's go ahead and get some, because we're just going to go ahead and start to wrap up. So Teo and then Kelly, what are your final thoughts about the invasion of the cats? Because they are invasive.
Yeah, as usual, cats are not the ones to blame. They are just the most successful predators on the planet. The ones to blame are irresponsible humans. People, go and castrate your cats, please. You have spade. That's the term in English. Spade your cats.
Spade and neuter. Spade and neuter.
Neuter. Because if not, you're going to release a plague on nature, and you're going to be responsible of hundreds of millions of bird deaths and small mammals and reptiles. So yeah, people, get responsible.
Indeed. And Kelly?
Well, Teo just stole my last thought. Spay and neuter your cats and keep your pets indoors if you can. I mean, that's the key here. And I'm a huge bird lover, so please do that for me and my birds.
Indeed. Yes. Keep your cats indoors, guys, and spade and neuter your pets, just like Bob Barker used to say at the end of every Price is Right. I think that the tradition has been carried on to the next host.